Hi everyone, and welcome to In the News with David Lucas. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe to the channel so that you can get the most current updates. You can hit the notification button to get all of the new videos that I post. Share it with friends who might be interested, and comments and dialogue are always welcome. So let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be discussing the presidential election. Of course, we know in November, we'll be voting for a president. We all had the shock of our lives for the last 4 years because the last time in 2016, our president became Donald Trump. So with this, I want to bring you up to where we are today. Because right now we're in the COVID-19 pandemic, and today we are over 80,000 lost souls in the United States and over 250,000 in the world. That's where we are as far as COVID-19 in the United States. And also, right now, we are to date, we are 26.5 million jobs lost. This isn't stay at home, work from home, secure while you're still getting a paycheck. These are jobs lost. And we've been losing jobs in the last 5 or 6 weeks to the tune of 3 to 7 million jobs a week. That's not in a year, that's a week. So what I'm saying to you today is, basically, in my opinion, Donald Trump has failed the United States. The economy is basically shot. They're holding it on. They're holding it together with duct tape right now. People are losing their jobs. And the last I read yesterday, when asked, should the United States release further funds to the families in need, Donald Trump's response was, there's no rush. Now, what do I mean by there's no rush? That means that there's no income and there's none coming. Because in this president's eyes, people don't need to eat. People don't need food. They don't need to pay their bills. And in his eyes, I guess food just magically shows up on the dinner table. Okay, so that's where we are, and that's the kind of leadership we have right now. So this next election in November is going to be very, very important. And right now, the front runner for the Democratic Party happens to be Joe Biden. And there's a lot of speculation as to who's going to be his support, who's going to be his vice president pick. There's a lot of speculation going on about that, who this person would be. And he's tossed it around that he might be interested in choosing a lady for his partner, his running partner this year. And some of the front runners I'm going to introduce you to, you probably already know who they are. One is Kamala Harris. Another happens to be Senator Warren. Both are excellent picks. I don't think he can go wrong with either one. But for now, Barack Obama has thrown his support behind Joe Biden. Bernie Sanders has thrown his support behind Joe Biden. Senator Warren has. Kamala Harris has. My question to you today is, if he were to pick a woman for his vice president partner to run for the election, would you be in support of that? Okay. A lot of people say they would, but there again, a lot of people don't support and vote for women when it comes down to the primary elections. I wanted to play this clip for you.
Fight to get there. So I just wanted you guys to know, because you've been supporting me for so long, and I just wanted you guys to know I have decided that I am with great enthusiasm going to endorse Joe Biden for President of the United States. I believe in Joe. I really believe in him, and I have known him for a long time.
So there you have it. Kamala Harris has thrown her support in for Joe Biden, and this is what Senator Warren had to say.
Biden as President of the United States. I've seen the Vice President help a community heal. 1 year to the day after the Boston Marathon bombings that tore up bodies and tore our sense of safety and community, he was here. People who'd been hurt, people who were afraid. He gave them peace and he gave them grace. I watched it up close.
We are Boston. We are America. We respond. We endure. We overcome. And we own the finish line.
But when Donald Trump is gone, we will need to do more than heal a nation that has been bitterly divided. We will need to rebuild and transform our country. And
Now that was a clip from Senator Warren as she was discussing throwing her weight behind Joe Biden, and she's right. She's absolutely right. This next election is going to be pivotal. It's going to say a lot of things. The country's going through a lot with unemployment, with the COVID-19 virus. The country is being opened up right now, even though there's a lot of illness out there and a lot of spread of the virus. So there's going to have to be a lot of things that's got to be repaired. A lot of things that's gone on in the government in the last 4 years. And we'll be talking about that more and more. I don't want to jump into that right now. But a lot of things have happened in the last 4 years that need to be repaired. The job losses, the virus, the healthcare issues, getting people back to work, all of the turmoil that's going on with hate crimes in America. There's a lot of things that need to be addressed. These things won't be easy. So my question to you becomes, again, would you throw your weight behind having a vice president that's a woman? Would America vote for a vice president as a woman? I know we generally think of we're voting for the president. We're voting for the head guy, right? But also, too, we have to take into account if something happens to the head guy, the backup guy or lady has to take over the responsibilities of the country. So that's important. So my question to you is, what are you thinking? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you can't go wrong with a Senator Warren or a Kamala Harris because they're smart, they're intelligent, they're leaders. They have both proved themselves in their professions excellently. They can do their jobs. They've shown that they can step up to the task. And I think they've shown that they have more leadership ability and more courage than our current president has. So I'm thinking that if the nation rallies around them and Joe Biden, that we have a chance at getting this country back on track. So anyway, that's my take on it for today. I invite you to speak on it yourselves. You can tell me what your thoughts are, what your comments are. You don't have to agree with me. I've been wrong in the past before. It's rare, but I've been wrong. And so I want to hear what your conversation about this is at the dinner table. What are you thinking? Okay? Because many folks are out of a job right now. They're looking for answers. And you know what? Blame shifting won't get it. Blame shifting and saying this person don't have a job because of this, or this person don't have health insurance because of this. Blame shifting and putting that off on somebody else, as the President of the United States has done, won't cut it anymore. We need really solid, concrete answers. We need action. We need to get this country back on track. So that's my thought for today. I hope you're having a great day. Let me know what you're thinking.